the energy surge you did in the second half, the defense, the offense, the exhorting the crowd, the passing, everything. Can you just talk about that?
We had a slow start in the second half, and I kind of missed a defensive assignment, like going under the screen. Coach Creed took me out, and he told me I needed to pick it up. And we had a little heart-to-heart, whatever. But I came into the game and just tried to take it to another level with my defense and get my teammates into it and do whatever it takes to help my team win.
Derek, you're really looking a lot more comfortable out there shooting, from 15 feet now. Just kind of talk about how important that is to your confidence to be hitting those shots.
It is. It's very important. It's one thing I like to practice on a lot in practice. But not only just me, it's just these guys. I have so much faith in me. Whether they drive and they kick it to me, Cody opening up the lane, and it just gives me wide open jumpers. And me and Jordy talk about it. When we go home, why am I so open? And it's because Vic drives or Will drives, and Cody's got a double team, and it's reassuring to know that they kind of trust me to knock down any jump shot, and that's what I kind of base my game off of. When they drive, I like to try to get in their view, and if they get it to me, I have confidence to knock down the shot.
How different is the trust in each other this year than maybe it was last year, the year before?
A lot of the times last year, it was kind of a one-on-one game, kind of get yours and see if you can have a good game. Now, I don't think anybody really cares. It's just as long as there's a W besides the end of the game, beside the end of the score, we don't care. We know the ball's going to get down to Cody, and last year we didn't have that. We didn't have a main guy who could just give it to. So we get the ball to Cody, and what he does with it, whether he gets the other team passed out or whether he shoots it, we just don't care anymore. We just want to win.
Was it just maturity and that changed that attitude, or?
I believe so, yeah. We have a lot more leadership now this year. Even the younger guys are getting a little involved. So everybody knows their role on the team, and everybody just wants to see the W.
Will, you had 13 second half points. You had a stretch there where you made 10 in a row. Just talk about the energy that you brought.
Coach wants me to come off the bench and just bring some energy, and that's what I tried to do. Whichever way possible, if it's getting deflections or making the right offensive play or defensive play, it doesn't really matter. They were all in the flow of the game. They're all from great passes. There was none of them where I wasn't open because of what somebody else did. I remember Fidel threw it over the top of his head because he got doubled, and then Jordy led me on a break. So really, it's just in the flow of the game. I was just that guy that was open, I guess.
Will, have you ever been on a run like that?
Sometimes, not really anytime this season, but sometimes, yeah.
10 points in a minute, 48 seconds like that, it seemed like everything was going in for you. Is that how confident you felt out there to be able to take any shot on the floor?
Well, they're all open. None of them were really forced or contested or anything like that. So, if they're open, I'll take them if it's back-to-back or not. So, yeah.
And these two are always open. Whenever I'm stuck, it's like either Derek's open for a mid-range or he's open for a backdoor cut. And it's ridiculous. It's like the same two every time, but they just keep moving without the ball, and they'll get open. And we just do a good job of finding them.
How much different are defenses just reacting to you guys now that teams have to guard 5 guys? How much is that just changing the way the entire game operates?
We get a lot more open looks. It's easier for us to drive and kick now. It just opens the floor a lot, and it gives everybody a chance to showcase their talents out there, and gives us a chance to swing the ball and move the ball like we really want to.
Derek, how much fun are you having just after what you went through last year? Just playing this well and just playing sergeant always.
When you say that, it does put a smile on my face. Last year about this time, after Evansville, it was miserable coming in here every day, knowing that I really couldn't do anything. Now, to come out here every day, to be able to practice every day with these guys, to be able to play the way I am right now, to be able to knock down shots, I can honestly say I go out there every time with a smile on my face. I'm being serious, of course, but my serious look does have a smile to it too. So.
Vic, you mentioned a little earlier, Coach Crean got into you a little bit, talking about the defensive intensity effort, whatever you want to call it. They went 4 of 10 from 3 early on, had another couple open looks. When that happened, was that what really kind of swung the defense? Was there a point where that happened?
Yeah, think so a little bit, you know. I was just trying to put pressure on the ball and turn them over, and I did that a little bit, you know, and I was successful in that. So I just got to take it to the next level, and I got to continue doing that every day. Like Coach Crean was telling me, every day, even in practice and even in my everyday life, I got to take things to the next level, whether it be on the court or off the court.
Can either of you talk about the difference in Derek's play this year?
Derek is a high energy guy. You know, last year it was hard for him because he was hurt most of the year. You know, and now he's 100%. He's healthy. He's always smiling. He's always joking and all that kind of stuff. And he's playing with a lot of confidence right now. Like I said, man, when you get stuck, 15-foot Derek Elston is right there. Trust me, and he's gonna knock it down too. So he's playing at a high level right now, and I really wish he'd just keep doing that because it helps a lot.
When Derek rebounds the ball like he did tonight, you know, he's going to be successful every night. I mean, I think he had 4 or 5 offensive rebounds, and those translate to putbacks and whatnot. And it also gets our offense going when he can get a rebound. He's got good court vision. He can throw it up, but also, you know, he mixes it up because he can go inside and outside. You know, he can post up. He can come out, and he's just a matchup problem. So if Derek keeps rebounding the ball the way he does, knocking down shots, there's no way he doesn't play.
How important, the whole idea of defense creating offense, how important was that tonight when some of the shots weren't falling in the half court?
It was big. It was big, you know, because we kind of off today a little bit. A lot of our shots that usually didn't fall, weren't falling. So again, we just had to pick it up on the defensive end and get layups and just continue to shoot open shots, man. Just shoot them with confidence, and eventually they'll start going in. So, you know, this is one of those games where you got to learn from, and because again, if we down the road, if we play a team that is close in the game and all this kind of stuff, and it's a tight game, we got to learn how to buckle up and get a big stop. And so we just got to continue to piggyback off this one.
Derek, the way Victor played when he sparked you guys, can you talk about that? What's that like? I know you've seen it before.
Oh, can you say that one more time, please?
Yeah, the way Victor picked things up in the second half, from your perspective, what was that like?
Oh, I mean, that's you know, kind of going back to, that's what makes it fun right there. The no one, and that's what's fun right there. That's what, you know, this team didn't have that last year. We had me dancing, I guess, in the beginning, but whatever. But this year, you know, when Victor goes out there and he gets, you know, today was Coach said the second best that he's ever seen, 17 deflections. In the second half, it was unbelievable what he was doing. I mean, guys were literally just throwing the ball out of bounds because Victor was right there. So, you know, that's for him to hype up the crowd and to get us up off our feet and you know, throwing the towel and throwing our hands around. You know, we need that. You know, Victor's that guy who can bring us all together, and if things are going bad, he'll, you know, it all starts on defense for us, and Vic's our go-to guy, you know, and that right there is fun.
You guys have Butler, Notre Dame, NC State, those games coming up. Is this crunch time now? I mean, are you guys finally in crunch time for non-conference, or does it feel like that?
I mean, we just take it in a game at a time, you know. 1-0, you know. Every day before a game, we always we say 1-0. We take it a game at a time, you know. And those are 3 big games coming up, but we're just gonna take it a game at a time. So the next on the list is Butler. So we got to focus on Butler right now, you know, and focus on our game plan and focus on our defense and do whatever it takes to get that win.
Derek, what kind of problems does Butler give you? They've been the giant killer and have
George,
really
they haven't
improved.
they haven't watched him yet. They haven't had a chance to even watch him. We'll have an opportunity before, but they haven't had a chance to watch him yet. So,
Vic, just how much more confident are you handling the ball? It seems like you're more willing to just kind of dribble into traffic at this point. It's something that you didn't do as much last year. Just how much do you think that's helping you, and how much better do you feel in those situations?
That's helping me a lot, you know. I worked on it a lot in the off season. Because sometimes we're gonna have to put me on the balls and dribble ahead so I can handle this, so I can find the shooters and create for other people. So it was a big thing that I was working on this summer, and I'm comfortable doing it right now. So whenever coach needs me to handle the ball, I handle it. You know, if I need to make a play for my teammates, I'll make a play for my teammates. So I'm just gonna continue to work hard.
okay. Thanks, guys.